Hi everyone, today we are making an anchor chart for your math notebook on the area of a triangle. So what is a triangle? You're definitely going to want area of a triangle as a big heading at the top of your page. And then we have our definition here. What is a triangle? So a triangle is a figure with 3 sides and 3 angles. Okay, so we have a base, we have this side, and we have this side. The height, notice, is perpendicular to the base. It's a 90-degree angle, right? So this is a right triangle because it has a right angle. Triangles are classified in different ways. We'll learn more about that later. But in order to find the area of a triangle, it can be found by doing 1/2 of the base times the height. Obviously the base is that B and the height is there. Okay, so the reason why we do 1/2 the base times the height is if you notice this triangle is 1/2 of a rectangle. So a rectangle or a parallelogram is base times height. A triangle is half of that. So we would do 1/2 times the base times the height. All right, so for the steps, identify the base and the height. Step 2, plug the values in the equation for the area, and step 3 is to solve. So let's take a look at some examples. Example 1, find the area of this right triangle. So the height is 3 feet, the base is 4 feet. Formula is 1/2 the base times the height. You will also see it as the base times the height divided by 2, which is the same process. All right, so here we would do 1/2 times 4 times 3. Well, 4 times 3 is 12, and half of 12 is 6. So the area of this triangle is 6 feet squared. All right, here's another example. So you're going to make sure you write down both of these examples on your anchor chart notes. All right, so find the area of this triangle. Our height is 10 meters. Our base is 14 meters. Area is 1/2 times the base times the height, or again, you could do just the base times the height divided by 2. Substitute in the 14 for the base, the 10 for the height. We would do the 14 times 10, which is 140. And take half of that, or do 140 divided by 2, which is 70 meters squared. All right, so I need you to now add one more example. And this example has to do with finding the missing length when given the area of a triangle. All right, so maybe you want to have a new little heading, missing dimensions of a triangle, something like that. All right. The steps are pretty much the same. There's just one more. Step 3 would now be to solve for the missing variable. And of course, we use algebra to solve. So let's look at this example that has to do with finding the base of a triangle when the given area is 30 inches squared. Okay, so we are told that it's 30 inches. We're told it's 30 inches squared, 30 square units. We're told that the base is B and that the height is 6. So we're given the height, we're given the area. We need to work backwards using algebra to solve. So we take our formula, 1/2 the base times the height, or again, it's base times height divided by 2. 30 is the area. We just substitute that in for the A. The 1/2 just stays the same. The B we don't know, and the 6 we have right here that we need to multiply by. So half of 6 is 3, right? So if half of 6 is 3, then we can kind of simplify this whole situation right here because half of 6 is 3. So now we have 3 times B. We have to divide by 3 on each side. 30 divided by 3 is 10, and 10 is our base. All right, so if we substitute this back in here, we'd have 10 times 6, which is 60, and half of 60 is 30, so 30 equals 30. So again, the height of the parallelogram is 10. You can work backwards using algebra to solve. Just a one-step equation. Write your formula down. I still write it down every single time I solve. And then substitute in what you know, what you are given in the formula, and then work backwards if you need to solve for a base or even if it was for the height when given the area. All right, thank you. Make sure that you watch the Khan videos as well and do your Khan practice assignments. Have fun.